If they explain Nigeria to you and you understand, that means the person will explain the explanation, not explain very well. If they explain Nigeria, if they bring Nigeria and explain to you, and you can't understand, man, my guy, no be Nigeria they explain to you. Everybody is confused. Simon Ekpa is making, so many people are tensed, so many people are emotional about the arrest, the purported arrest of Simon Ekpa, because people are looking for authentic or reliable news reports. Even some people are going straight to Finland to get their reports that Simon Ekpa has been arrested, and there's tension. Nigerians are not focusing on what is much more important for them. For them, they are not focusing on what is much more important for them. Our attention span is short. We are being carried away by any little thing that happens. We are carried away. Now back to Simon Ekpa. Now, according to reports, I do this according to reports. When you go online, you see the reports there that the CDS is saying that they want Simon Ekpa to be extradited back to Nigeria. The Chief of Defense Staff, Nigerian Defense Headquarters, they are saying, please help us bring back Simon Ekpa to Nigeria so that he can face Nigerian authorities. What he's doing is making the country unstable. That is from the Defense Headquarters. Now, we need to understand whether Finland will extradite Simon Ekpa to Nigeria. That is the first thing we need to understand and bring to the table. Would Finland extradite Simon Ekpa to Nigeria? The media spokesperson of Simon Ekpa, they are saying that he is not arrested. He is involved in activities that will make him not be on social media. He's not arrested. He's this, is that. See, the confusion will not be here. The confusion will be here. Okay, he's not arrested. I said one time that if he's not arrested, at least he should be with his phone. He should be able to tweet one or two things so that you don't put people in the dark. If you know the way people are feeling right now about this Simon Ekpa's arrest, there's no need for confusion. Like when a journalist broke the news that Lagbaja is dead, many people felt so bad. That is the Chief of Army Staff, the last Chief of Army Staff, Lagbaja. Many people felt so bad. So giving correct information, like if Nigerians are told that this is the state of health of Lagbaja, this is where we are, he's in this place getting this treatment, Nigerians will not feel like those that he is dear, that are dear to him, or he is dear to them. They will not feel confused. That is the way this whole Simon Ekpa thing is. Nobody has, everybody, it seems everybody is just on speculation. Nigerian media are taking no link to particular picture, no picture. When you go to finish this thing, we don't get, and I can't read finish, so I don't know how to ascertain whether that report is true. But having said that, the Nigerian government, they are seeking for an extradition of Simon Ekpa. Now they confuse us the more. Me, I refuse to be confused. I will not be moved like every other person on this issue of Biafra. See, God gives us political insight. We analyze and look at situation. But this current situation of Simon Ekpa is just like Nigeria, that if they explain this Simon Ekpa situation to you and you understand, my brother, you are a genius. You are a genius. The first time I noticed he was not online for 2 days, I said, why is this guy not online? How they have not given him the Mazi Kanu treatment. Some people commented and said that he's fine. They just spoke to him. They just do this. So, how? Okay, now the next time we hear that he's been arrested by Finnish government, And all the people that are carrying it, all the papers that are carrying it, the media houses that are carrying it, that I looked into and I reported, they're just saying it emphatically, like reportedly. It's a reported reportage. They are reporting somebody else. I think this is much more confusing. But the issue I have is there's a group. I don't know whether the group, they are alive or they are dead or they are ghosts. Whether they have head or tail. They are saying that they call them political wing of the IPOB, and they are asking that the IPOB should embrace politics. One Jackson Ude, I think he's a journalist. He's the one that broke the news of Lagbaja being dead and everything. He has been exposing a lot shortly. In fact, the Nigerian APC, he hates the guy. There's a time APC United Kingdom said he's wanted because of his reportage. You know, doing investigative journalism in Nigeria is one of the most riskiest things you can ever talk about in Africa. Investigative journalism anywhere is not good kind of journalism. I wanted to venture into investigative journalism, but I looked at it, my brother. Let me go for something that is very, very convincing, that you can look at your back and your front. You need a lot of connections, support, contacts to do investigative journalism, because no government wants anybody to investigate them, especially the criminal politicians that we have in Nigeria. Nobody wants anybody to investigate them and tell the truth. The truth is always hidden. Propaganda is being pushed out to the people. So IPOB political wing, they call themselves, I don't know who's their leader, but you see, when they do reports like this, they'll just do it like IPOB political wing. They should get involved in politics. They should get involved in politics so that they can change the narrative. When I saw that report and I saw the name Jackson Ude, that they should drop agitation or suspend the agitation and start focusing on politics. Then I now knew that some people, they are much more confused than me, that I'm sitting down here over this Ekpa issue and the Nigerian issue. They are much more confused. Their own confusion, get part two. How would you say an IPOB drop agitation and join politics? I understand. I used to have that sentiment before, that if there's a way that when Nnamdi Kanu was with the IPOB thing under Nnamdi Kanu, so I brought a suggestion amongst my people. I said, why don't Nnamdi Kanu go to the southeast, create a political party, dominate all the seats since he's that popular, create political party, dominate, get the House of Rep, let IPOB dominate, the senators, let IPOB dominate, the governors all over the southeast or south, let IPOB dominate, let IPOB become a formidable party. Then they can use their power and ask for referendum and demand for referendum, which they can get, and it's an easier way to get Biafra. Okay, if they refuse, they can withdraw, since they have that weight, that power as Southeasterners or people who are belonging to Biafra. They can withdraw after seizing that political power. So I had that mentality. I had that. But I now looked at what Ojukwu did with Abga. Ojukwu came back and formed Abga and tried doing the same thing. But look at where Abga is today. Look at how the political terrain of Anambra State and the Southeast at large, how it is today. Look at how divided Southeast is with political parties. The same thing that these people are asking the IPOB to get involved in is the same thing that Ojukwu got involved in. And how far about Ojukwu? Was Ojukwu not popular? Was he not supported? Ojukwu ran a presidential campaign. He ran for president. He could not get there. He could not even get half the support of Igbos for him to run as president. So when I saw this report and I saw that these people, not true self, now they take something is wrong with you now. How would you say IPOB should drop agitation and join political? Now let's look at the obedient movement. Look at P2B and what happened during the last election. I supported P2B. I wanted something and somebody that will work. The elements that we have destroying the soul of Nigeria. I wanted a person that has a record, verifiable record, verified, not all those ones that are carrying propaganda up and down. At least he's not a thief like every other politician. Verifiable record that can come into the Nigerian space and show them good governance. But look at what happened. P2B has been in politics for a very long time. Look at a different north-south. The dynamics, political dynamics in Nigeria will not make you push your IPOB agenda under Nigerian politics. You cannot run an IPOB agenda because that's an agenda. You want to come seize all the parties in the southeast. You'll be surprised that those that will resist you will be your brothers. You'll be surprised that those that will resist will be your party members, will be the people, your trusted confidants. Look at how they used Umahi to start denigrating P2B, start saying all sort of things against P2B. Look at, you see, political wing of IPOB or whatever. See, let me explain what IPOB is. IPOB is a group that identifies with the Biafran struggle. Now, because of their popularity, every woman is now claiming IPOB, Biafran. The popularity is making everybody, okay, I'm IPOB, I'm Biafran. Not necessarily that they belong to that group. So when I'm saying IPOB, I'm talking about the group itself, embracing political offices, going political, practicing partisan politics, to be involved in Nigeria political system. If you cannot beat them, you join them. That's what Jackson Ude and other people are telling IPOB to do. Since you cannot beat them to agitate for self-determination, then join them. And if you join them, they will outplay you. You cannot outplay these guys politically. What does the federal government have over states? You see what Ganduje is saying. When PDP was in power, what did they say? They are going to take over every state. So if you think you are APGA or you are IPOB party, whatever, you have a political base and you mobilize people. Don't you think that they will play? You might be winning at the moment, but they will play the politics. They will play you the politics. They will play you the politics. The politics they are playing P2B now, which so many people are dedicated to spoil his name, to make him look bad. Many people are paid to make him look irrelevant politically. That is their job. And most of them are his brothers. Many people are being paid to destroy the name of P2B. Also, the allegations are put against him. They are playing on the psychology and psychic of Nigerians over P2B. Is this the political terrain that you want to be part of? The system that has been played by APC. Igbo leaders, PDP leaders, opposition leaders are going to the presidency to pay allegiance. Don't you get what I'm saying? Opposition party leaders are going to the presidency to pay allegiance. The allegations that APC is sponsoring this part of IPOB and that part of IPOB, these other people are being sponsored. People are selling. The allegations that Ifeanyi sold, that is an Igbo man, sold Nnamdi Kanu. So you now join the politics. Then you now see that half a dozen is different from 6. Half a dozen and 6, they are not the same thing. When you join Nigerian politics, you know that half a dozen and 6, they are not the same thing. It is that your deputy that they will use against you. I'm saying this because playing Nigerian politics at this point in time is long before it. It's no go area. You can't play politics with somebody like Tinubu. At least Tinubu is going to spend 8 years. I've said it. Tinubu is going to spend 8 years. If like let El-Rufai and co start saying all sort of things, Atiku self don't even tire. Obi is just trying to do one or two things. The guy has captured the political space because Nigerians don't have the will, the determination to fight for their rights. Nigerians don't have the will, the determination to fight for their rights. So what's the essence of joining a political wing? What's the essence? We have INEC, we have the judiciary, we have the police, we have the military, we have the DSS. These 4 people, they will use it to put you in line. If you think you are going to go to the southeast and carry that agenda, and they'll be looking at you, you win this state, you win that state, you win this state, APC will be looking at you. Will be looking at you while you are winning all the states, and they know that where you are moving towards is to make sure that you pull out of Nigeria. And the Fulani people, the Fulani hegemony, the powers that be are watching you taking that steps, are watching you doing what you are doing, and you think they don't know, they'll just keep quiet and be looking at you. My brother, see, go and find something else to do. It is better that when you put your hand on the plow, you don't look back. Let there be something that is worth fighting for in your life. Those that are in Nigeria are looking for a way out. There's so much desperation for Tinubu to leave the power. So much desperation. So much desperation for Tinubu to leave power. They are begging, Obi, I beg now, join Atiku. I beg, Ejo, Emabino. Join Atiku. Please, Shore, Kwankwaso, please, you people should come together. Join Obi and Atiku. Let's push this man out. Nigerians are not happy with the politics that is being played in Nigeria. So you're asking IPOB to venture into partisan politics. You see, the day they venture into partisan politics, that is when the machinery of castigation and denigration will be deployed against them. You cannot stand for something and you change. No, it doesn't happen like that. That means you don't have principle, you don't have standard, you don't have regard for what you believe in. What they believe in is agitation. Let the system work for the Igbo man. That's what they believe in. There is contention in the courts whether IPOB is a terrorist organization or not. As a group, terrorist organization, there is contention in court. If not, how do you want to now live? You come and meet your Igbo brother and tell your Igbo brother that, okay, we want to create a political party and let all of us support IPOB political party. They will now ask you, what of the Biafra agitation? Because genuinely, my brother, genuinely, every Igbo man, most Igbo men are tired, except the ones that are eating from the national cake. Those that are eating from the national cake, they are okay with everything that is going on. They don't care. They are not worried. They are not concerned. Those that have position in government, those that have some opportunity to get contracts from the government, have business and everything, they are okay. That are not directly affected by the government. They are okay with the whole thing. That's how every Nigerian is. They are suffering now, but when they have an opportunity to get to that place, they forget about every other person and they continue to live their lives. They will not ask you, what about Biafra? And what will you tell them? Okay, we should suspend Biafra for now, and play along. Me, I will ask them, what about Ojukwu that formed Abga? Where is he now? Where is Abga now? Abga that is standing on one leg. See Soludo. See what Soludo is doing in Anambra State under Abga. Abga that was abandoned by some of the people, the key people in that party. P2B abandoned Abga because of the politics that has been played. People infiltrate politics. What expertise, what political sagacity. Let me be speaking grammar, because since we no one get sense, I will use grammar. They make the brain reset. What is the political experience of all these guys? Because there are some people that will join your party. If there's a party created by IPOB, they will join your party and they will play you what they call Maradona style politics, the kind of politics that Tinubu is playing. I told you before that I'm learning politics from Tinubu. I'm telling you, the guy is a Maradona enigma. I'm learning politics from Tinubu. So when they join your IPOB, whatever, they now play the politics. You now be looking for who do you. You now be confused, like the way Ojukwu could not really achieve whatever. If he had the intention of ruling Nigeria, what was the end? Was it to rule Nigeria and become a Nigerian president, or then fight for Biafra? They should join. Those that have been joining politics, the northerners politicians, the southwest politicians have been joining politics. Is it now better for Nigeria that they are joining politics? So the IPP, they are joining the politics, will now make it better, make the country better. Man, this delusion, may God deliver you from this delusion. The government is not even showing any sign that it's considered the people as people that needs good governance. They're not showing any sign. No transparency, no accountability. You know what they call transparency and accountability? Now, I can, as a journalist, I can walk to an institution and seek for the financial records and study the financial records of that institution. Do a little 1 or 2 freedom of information bill. This contract that you are doing in my street, let me see the document. Let me see what is going on. Can you go and do that? Is there transparency and accountability in that respect? In ordinary local government, not talk of federal level. So this is the kind of politics that IPOB should start playing with Nigerians. When Shore said that there is a secret memo, be careful of egos. Remember, you are playing politics when there is a secret memo that tells other people to be careful of you. Why not seek for a state that have your likes, that you can come with one purpose? Nobody is going to look at any other person. There's going to be focus on development and progress.